See if the enemy get there in front of us. Which they may do. Something's having a go. Meanwhile, up here, Riga's looking vulnerable all of a sudden. I would like to get it if we could. I know it's going... Oh, wait. I need to just hang on a sec. Philippines has capitulated. I don't know if... is that good news? Right, we have... The Marines have made it in, which is excellent. Give me half of them. Oh, let's... I need to update this template at some point as well. You can have a supply consumption bonus. We'll get the amphibious tanks on there. But right now, we're going to put them down like that. And we're going to bring these guys in. The Marines, actually the Marines need a... I need to just cancel that front line order. Otherwise it's going to go... It's going to go very, very messy. These guys coming in. Let's give them an attack order. I mean, they're going to be advancing into an absolute shit pile here. So I don't really want to go too far that way. But let's try. All right, that's too much. They'll manage that. And then they'll link up with a force coming down there. So that's fine. And he can trigger that as soon as he goes in. So, quite important, I would say, to build that up. But do we really have that many civilian factories that it just instantly goes into production? It seems so. I'm well impressed with that. Is this military access from Finland? Yeah, accept. Available special project. Cruiser subs, midget subs. We'll go anechoic tiles. There's prototype decision on the helicopter. Safety precautions. They look like very dangerous machines to me. You'd have to be mad. Okay, some things come to a halt up here. Let's get these guys in, who are surprisingly well supplied being up there. And the Finns might need some help. So, did we still not get into Riga? No, we didn't. Okay, not a problem. Let's make sure our heavy tanks can cut across here. And we'll just pile in. Pile in wherever we can. Let's get those guys going in there. It's just about crushing the USSR now. Did we make any progress in this mad advance down here? We didn't seem to. Okay, so that's not a problem. All we do with Van Manstein... I keep calling him Van Manstein. It's like he's some sort of flipping Hammer horror film vampire. Let's get the guys out of there. Let's pull them all back. And then all we do is we just start again. And we'll just re-maneuver them, reposition them, resupply them, most crucially. And batter our way through somewhere else. And that'll be absolutely fine. This is going very well up here. Okay, let's just clean up this with the heavy tanks. Engines 4. Okay, great. Now we're doing that. Let's also get the naval bomber torpedo bonus thing. Okay, let me go and design some new fighters. So we've got the advanced small airframe. Create variants. There's no presets for these, so... Engine 4. Is there anything good worth putting on? Self-sealing fuel tanks. Why can we not put those on? Why is there a... Oh, it's already got some on? Okay. Let me have a look. Put those on. Oh, we've already got them as well. Hang on. Let me just get back to what we actually want here. Do we want anything on? Do I want extra fuel tanks? The range should be fine. Armor plates reduces the range. Yeah, go on. I'm going to put armor plates in because I'm good like that. This is the right thing I'm making, isn't it? fighter weapons. Can we have... Do we not have cannon too? Can you put in there? Oh, no, we can't. We can't have any more than that. Okay. That's going to do absolutely fine then. Yeah, let's save that. We have the new fighters. And then we definitely want the new ground attack stuff because this is looking ancient. Right, we'll do the same thing. One engine. One engine, one. I don't think so. This stuff does need some cool things on. So we will slap on. Dive brakes only work on naval attacks. Okay, so we don't need those. Armor plates. Definitely drop tanks. And we'll put on self-sealing fuel tanks for a bit of protection. Time for some big weapons. So we want rocket rails. 2 lots of rocket rails. Is it worth putting more on? Small bomb bay. Stick all that on. Don't like that symbol. Let's find something. The hell is that? An upside down thing? We're going to make it... There's some weird looking stuff. Let's put that on. That looks beefy. I like the look of that. Should we stick on... Let's stick on an air defense turret as well. There we go. Save. Advanced close air support. It's going to look quite a bit different. And the improved naval bomber, which obviously needs to be worked up a bit. Yep, stick one of them on. Dive brakes. Do we need bombs on for that? Let me see if I can just put medium torpedo mountings. Let me slap that on as well. And for these, you know, we definitely need drop tanks. I'm tempting to put extra range on for naval stuff. I think that's useful. But they're not self-sealing. Does that matter? Dive brakes. I can't save it because... oh, I don't think I can put those on. Yeah, that was the thing. So I can now put self-sealing fuel tanks, which we might need with the extra fuel tanks. Right, just good old naval bombers. Big naval bombers, but good old ones nonetheless. Right, okay, after all that, let's get back to beating up the Soviet Union. One of my favourite pastimes in the game. Excellent. Tanks are in. That bit's smashed. Okay, so let me get this guy's forces back up here. We'll just try a slightly different approach. The enemy are reinforcing down there. We'll pull our dudes out and go somewhere else. We can pull them down. I think we could probably do a big cut through to Odessa down there on the Black Sea. So, did we get any new troops in? Not yet. Not yet, but we've got 22 divisions arriving over here. Well, they are on this one, aren't they? Yes, they are. We must have cancelled the previous orders. We've just disencrypted, or de-encrypted, the Canadian cipher. Right, my chaps. Front line. Attack order to go down like that. Don't know if I'm going to put them into position straight away. I want to see what's in front of me. So I'll just get the guys in position. The end goal of this, of course, is Leningrad at some point. This lot, I think it's time just to go in. Infantry divisions be damned. In they go. There's a lot of enemy forces in there. Everyone wants to be on this kill. There's a lot of enemy divisions in there. Feel free to pause the video and count them up. So, our first... Where the enemy... What the enemy up to now? Where are we going to go through? This looks like such a good opportunity down here, doesn't it? Right, let's bring these guys down. I have the plan. Railroad them to here. We might bring in Rommel's force. We'll forget Riga for the moment. Finland and the Soviet Union have signed a white peace. Have they? Have they, by God? Okay, that's a little awkward then, isn't it? Bastards. Halt. We need to... What if I do the front line like that? Do that, and then select half, and do that. 12 divisions on there. Okay. So what I need are the 12 divisions... No, I don't. Well, I know what I need. Hang on. The utter bastards. Never rely on your allies, folks. They will always let you down. The Moscow armistice signed. I need to get this back now. Anyway, we are charging through here, so this bit is good news. We'll run into supply problems eventually, but that's a problem for another day. So I might still just go and get Riga, actually, because I'm thinking that right here, get the heavies going in, get everything else going in. Yeah, let's go behind them. You guys get over here. Just go straight through, and there should be like a load of heavy tanks up there, which we're going to get in. All very good so far. This is looking quite promising. And also, quite good fun as well. So we've come down here to Lvov, now known as Lviv. Going there again in a couple of months' time. I'll tell you all about that nearer the time. What's going to be our way through there then? I think it's just to literally just batter through. Can we go that way? We're going to go take the place. And I'm going to try and get... Where's the other... I can't select... Here they are. And we're just going to charge through like that. Then there is... Oh, there is a potential cut-off here. Our officers begin a withdrawal from Finland. Despite being hesitant at first, the Finnish government has now, under pressure from the Soviets, begun to expel and disarm our soldiers stationed there. Our officers have as such begun initiating plans drawn up for this exact scenario, but are hesitant to which iteration to go on. Operation Burke. Let's have a look. We're going to get production in Brandenburg. Gains engaged in the Lapland War, which grants... That's a problem. Or Operation Nordlicht. We still get the problem. Oh, God. That's a very bad deal for us. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. No. Bloody units going the wrong way. Right. Medium batteries. That just gives us a bonus, so we can do that now. But we can actually go and... Let's do that one. Let's design us a light cruiser. So we're going to... I better... This is going to be funny. Hang on. I should have enough of those tanks for the Marines to sort themselves out now. We're going to assign all these to light cruiser production, I think. Excuse me. Let me just check the situation. So our subs need more guys in there. And amazingly, the stuff coming... See, it doesn't work. It just does not work. Where you send stuff from the production queues to go straight into whatever... They're supposed to go into here. They're all set to go into here. But they're ending up in there. And no matter what I do, I can't get them to not do that anymore. And it is absolutely infuriating. And it looks like we need the next level of destroyers. Because I'm looking at what's happening down here. And these guys are getting their asses kicked. Make sure they're all on escort duty then. Yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. We'll have to see what's destroying them, but it's not good news for us. Okay, keep bringing them over. The lone... I don't care about the single untrained submarine there, but that destroyer... Actually, we will switch it back. I'm going to have to do a bit of effort switching these things around, aren't I? I can see. Where's all my submarines? I hate micromanagement to this level in a game. Especially when it's got a system that's supposed to take the micromanagement out of all this. But it doesn't, because it doesn't work. And it's infuriating. So we put you in there. Anyway, that'll be okay. It will sort itself out. If you actually lost some, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, make sure you're all doing that. Yeah, we need the next level of destroyers. We seem to be taking quite some heavy casualties. Right, so the Finland situation is just bad. The Lapland War. Fighting has broken out between Finland and the German Reich. Yes, but are we actually involved in this? I don't think we're technically involved. What I need to do is instantly, and my guys should be doing this themselves, but for some reason they are not. Instantly, just pile up there and make sure we've got the bloody supplies coming through. That's going to be the most important thing. We'll try and figure that out ourselves. This, let me go and get this guy over here because I want the airfield. Good. Okay, that's fine. That's going fine. We've been embargoed by the Swiss. Ha! Screw the Swiss. They're next. Serious consideration, though. We might need to protect against that. Right, so if Finland aren't going to war with us, because that would be utter madness, and so that's not going to happen. I'm going to send that. I might need to worry about the border. There's a couple of ways that we can deal with that. Anyway, we were looking down here, so we got across. Excellent. Can I get across the next? Let's just go for it. I want to see if I can batter my way across there. Do you know what? If we can, I don't even need to bring the bloody mechanized stuff with us. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna try and break in up there. That's quite the big ask. Oh, we're now surrounded? Excellent. Just perfect. Let's just stop that. Let's stop that right now before anyone gets any ideas. And let's go. We're going to go through there. We are going to break out. We're going to go whee up the back of here. And then we're going to assist with the attack on here. Is that empty? That one looks empty. We can take that one. So did our armor try and break through? Our armor packed in very, very quickly there. Right, let's make sure we are taking Panzer divisions with us. And then we want to get to there and we'll attack it from the other side. I think I've given the right orders for this. God, this is a mess. Utter chaos, but the only way to fight. What should we take? Research. Salvage captured equipment. I'm going to grab that now. Because there should be a lot of equipment being captured. Did we make the progress up here? We did, and then I think I forgot to do it any further. So let's go across there. Because at that point we can also throw in... I think we can throw in some of those guys to help. And if I can get the mechanized stuff across as well... We're going to go zooming up here. And then we're going to leave... Are we going to go all the way? Screw it, we're going all the way up there. We're going to go and take Narva up there in the cold, frozen north. Right, what's happening up here? Did we actually get to Murmansk? Because supplies are looking a little bit in short supply. Right, take one guy. Let me at least try and link up around here somewhere. We on pause. I'm trying to do too many things at once here. And it's not going to work. Let's do those. Right, we've got supplies through to Murmansk. Excellent. Give me one of you guys. Because there's another port up there we need to take. And you're going to come on a walk with me down here. This is going to be stupid, but... we're going to do all this wonderful stuff. And come back to there. And we're going to capture all those. And it's going to be fine. And no one's going to question any of it. Italy demands an Italian naval bases. Right, where did we get to? So we're approaching Moscow from the north, which was unexpected. Now, did we actually get through here? It looks like we got stopped. Quite a bit short. I want to try and get in there. I've got too many units. This is the problem. I've got too many units coming in from one angle. Yeah, let's pull those guys out. Let's go back to... They don't need to be in there. Using too many in one place, it doesn't work very well. Meanwhile, we didn't get above here either, which is also terrible. I'm going to try and do a cut-off here. And then we're going to try and do this. And just do a little one. The infantry, at least on the front line, is looking healthy. Let's pull you back a bit. And let's make sure, because this is something we need to do now. What's our supply situation like? Horrific. It's just horrific. Upgrade everything we can. Everywhere we can. There's going to be more stuff in the cold, frozen north as well needs doing. Let's see, up here. Well, at least we've got something on the go up here, so this is starting to look a bit better. But there won't be much in the way of supply depots, I reckon, around here, so we're going to have to work our way down there. This is also likely to be quite bad. We basically need these two armies to link up, and then there's a nice front up there. Let's go and see what's happening, because the Marines are doing bugger all at the moment. I also need to make sure that Canada hasn't been invaded by the Spanish or something crazy. Because that is a thing. That is most definitely a thing. Right, so we've got guys in here who can reinforce. This should be, hopefully, improving the situation. Destroyers will hopefully be coming back in. We need to get control of more naval bases. And we basically just need... Do we have an airfield on there? We do. Right, let me put some naval bombers in. Wherever they are. I might need to be careful which ones I put in. There's improved ones. Okay, so they should upgrade. And we're just going to put them straight onto this. No training. Throw them out. Let's get that involved. Let's get the Marines in. So, I need a naval... I need a position where I can actually invade. See, this isn't looking too hot at the moment, is it? I would say trying to grab some of the Caribbean would be really useful. So let me get my Marines. I'm not going to use them over... Tell you what we will do. All right, let's do this now. Let's do this now. Where are the Marines? It's time to give them... Anything good to go in there? Logistics, maybe. I don't know about giving them this. I really don't. So I'm gonna do nothing. We don't need to actually do that. Let's give them a shitload of amphibious tanks. This is what our friends want. This is going to make them epic. As if they weren't already. It also makes them pretty nifty at crossing rivers and stuff like that. So, organization is still good. Yep, that should be fantastic. Brilliant. Let's get them straight in. So, we're going to plan a naval invasion from here. As we... If I can select it. We're going to have a go right there. Let's do that and just trigger that for if we magically get naval supremacy. Do we not have submarines raiding across here? Oh, we do now. Let's put the subs off the... Yeah, let's get all of these. Submarines absolutely want to be in there. Nice. We've got ships patrolling in there. I don't have the big fleet. That's the only one that I don't have in there. Let's put some more destroyers into the big fleet. For when we do actually want it for something. Right, okay. Back to the Eastern Front. Were we fighting our way through? It doesn't look to be very successful. Can I not batter my way in there with everything? I would have thought the heavy tank... I mean, they're out of fuel and they've got other issues, so... Let's take half of those guys in. Oh, we're in. Are we in? They're retreating out. The heavy tanks are in. Excellent. There's some mechanized stuff coming up in reserve. And at this point, we just need to hammer that spot. Okay, we've got an opportunity here. Can we go for it? Can we go for it? We were going to make some cruisers, weren't we? Yes, I got distracted, I think. I may as well wait till we've got the advanced Actually, I don't need the medium batteries. Oh, God, no, it's the light batteries I need for light cruisers. Damn it. Okay, we'll put that off a little bit longer. Okay, so not everyone's going through. We need to trigger this fight. Come on. We're getting attacked from both sides, which is super annoying. Now we're going in. And we are hitting them from two sides, right? Well, we were. We were at one point. Something's trying to get in there. Did we get him? Bollocks! They just got in. The mechanized. We're trying to get in. Trying to get in. They're nearly there. Come on, we're so close. Everything just keeps railroading in. Let me put a spoiler attack into there. Now we've got it right. You can stop. Excellent. So this little parcel of men here, which is quite... It's a bit disingenuous to call it a little parcel. Yeah, you guys are in major trouble. Okay, so Rommel's army, we did pull back. Probably quite wisely. I'm going to pull them back here just to resupply, and then we can go in again. What's happening up here? We got this mess sorted out, thankfully. And someone should be in the process of just grabbing this for us, because this doesn't need to be like this. Whew, that's a mess. This one, let's build an airfield and some radar in there. And we could actually set some infrastructure going, because that's going to help us as we try to move across it and get supplies. But what about the rail situation? Supplies are going to be bad, so let's put a supply hub. May as well put it at the end of there. And do that. And also, let's make sure that both these armies... Yeah, they're on maximum logistics help. So, should have done that before, really, I think. Okay, so a couple of interesting invasions of Russia going on there. It's slow progress, but when you make a big scoop like this, suddenly it looks a whole lot better. Do we have anything we can assist over there with? Where did my tanks go? Salvage captured equipment. I don't know if I even want the captured equipment, but... I mean, it's free stuff, right? So we shouldn't complain. Let's see. Atlantic naval dominance. Okay, I think that's actually a useful thing to grab as we work away. What about U-boat efforts? Let's grab U-boat efforts. Because we still need to make sure we've got naval supremacy going across the Atlantic. And we're going to have to deal with the situation over here as well. Just going to check my trade. Do we still have a rubber trade going on? Good. I don't want anyone stealing my convoys where I'm not watching them. Right, let's just finish off this bit. Yeah, we've got people rested up a bit better now. It's always the supply issue that's a problem, but that's good. That's good. Right. How about the tanks up here? They're recovering quite nicely. Let's give them another medal. Oh no, they're the bugged ones that I can't give a medal to for whatever reason. Just pile everything in, fellas. Whatever is here, we should be able to get it, right? Oh, I'm on pause, that's why. Let's see what the casualties are for the USSR, right? So Germany, we're now taking some casualties. God, China's lost 9.4 million. That's insane. Where's the United Kingdom? 5 million. Where's the US? It's in a separate war, is it? 3 million already. 3 million already. Should probably go and upgrade those naval bombers, eh? Let's get that on the research as well. And let's find our naval bombers. And we can now put that one on. We'll take that. Thank you very much. And we have 48 new divisions of guys, which we're going to just plonk in this theatre here until we know what we're going to do with them. Hang on. I wish you would give them more interesting colours. But we'll train. For now, we'll just train. Those guys are ready. We'll sort some generals out for them in a bit. Let's finish this bit off. Come on, everyone get in on the act here. 30-some divisions just about to go pop. Got them. Fantastic. What results? Right, let's get this chap's men there. So when we surround them like that, it means we don't have to fight them twice just by pushing them back and back and back. But it also means that they now have far fewer divisions manning their front line, and it should make it thinner so that we can find places to break through. And I think there's an opportunity to break through in the south, which we'll go look at. But yeah, that's how I like to play. I enjoy doing my frontline attacks like that. Big armoured breakthroughs. Fast mechanised stuff coming up behind it. God, this is slow going, isn't it? Anyway, once that's gone, all those units should default to that front line. And we can draw an attack order down there. These guys have pretty much... Yeah, I think we're going to halt and stop his attack order, because they're at risk of possibly getting surrounded if they expand too much further. Well, the Russians don't look like they're in a situation to push me back, which is great news. Good news. All along the front, lots and lots of victories. That's what we like to see.